We were almost to the 9 o'clock hour, but we got Swerve Strickland versus AR Fox. And I'm thinking, okay, I'll fast forward through this and see what they're going to do at the 9 o'clock hour. At the 9 o'clock hour, Swerve was still beating up Mr. Fox, but Ricochet came out and jumped up on the apron of the ring and went to stab Swerve in the head with the golden scissors. Golden scissors. That was that Beatles tune that really didn't get enough attention in.
That was Golden Slumbers. They were different scissors than last time, much smaller than the...
I was about to say somebody forgot to bring the big golden gardening shears, because these were like golden fucking cuticle scissors. They were half the size.
Did he buy a set?
Apparently, he's investing in gold.
Next week it'll be a golden spoon and then a golden fork.
I want to see the golden nail file. I think that's going to be the one. But he goes to stab Swerve, and Swerve ducks, and then Nana comes around with a lead pipe and backs Ricochet off of the ring, and they go through the entranceway, and they're gone. And then Swerve beat AR Fox with his thing, and then helped the guy up after they've been kicking the shit out of each other for 15 minutes. And then suddenly Ricochet is on the screen, and there's a close-up of him cutting a promo, and calm and staring straight into the camera. And he makes the point he's got a lot to say next week about the way he doesn't go into why he doesn't just say it now if he's got a lot, but he's got a lot to say next week. And the camera widens out, and Ricochet is holding the point of these scissors to Nana's throat, and Nana is comically on his tiptoes with his head cocked back up against the wall, scared, looking like Stepin Fetchit in a fucking 30s Charlie Chan movie. And the thing is, when they opened the shot on the close-up on Ricochet and he was staring into the camera, you've got a knife to a man's throat and you turn your goddamn head. What is the guy with the knife to his throat going to do? Grab the goddamn knife. But no.
Ricochet's known for his strength.
He wasn't touching him.
I'm saying he wouldn't be able to wrestle the knife away from him. He's so strong.
He could knock the knife away from his neck and run, couldn't he?
Nana's from Queens. I'm sure he's dealt with this plenty of times.
One would think. Just going to the local fucking McDonald's. Guess what the fans did?
What's that?
Nothing. They didn't care.
I'll say it here. I know he has a promo later. I don't know if you're going to talk about it or not. I'm completely sick of Swerve Strickland in every way.
We're over the Swerve.
Oh my God. And Nana, I hate to say it because he's a very nice guy.
I know I like Nana personally, but
I'm sick of both of them.
They've given me no reason to root for anything Nana's involved in, because he's a scared, feckless, incompetent manager that gets in the way more than he tries to help, and that's by their instruction.
Yeah, I'm completely sick of both of them. So I'm rooting for Ricochet to stab them.
Stab, yes.
That's the other side of it.
Please.
Yeah, you root for the babyface or you root for the stabbing. That's I hope he gets him with the smaller scissors, though, because I feel like there'll be less jail time. Because the large ones, it's like clearly you're trying to kill him. The small ones, oh, yeah, I saw a loose thread. Yeah.
It was a flesh wound. Just a flesh wound. It wouldn't go all the way to the artery.
Hey, one last thing on this whole thing. Where the fuck is AR Fox been? Remember, he was part of the whole thing? He helped break into Nick Wayne's house with Swerve back in the day?
That's right.
Yeah, he was a part of the whole thing. And then somehow he turned back babyface and he apologized. And then I don't know what happened, but here he is after all this time.
And he's wrestling Swerve for 15 minutes, and then Swerve helps him up. Okay.
Whose house?
Apparently not Swerve's anymore. I believe he was asked to leave.
Oh, see, I thought I was going to say whose house. I thought you'd go, well, half a house.
Well, then why didn't you feed me that somehow?
A
so I
third
would
of
have
a
sounded like I
house.
knew what I was talking
A
about.
third of a house.
They say, yeah, it was maybe 32%. All right. Knoxville Civic Coliseum, by the way, depending on the wrestling setup, can be from 5,000 to, if you had no curtain anywhere and opened every seat in the house, Southeast, and put in the risers, Southeastern got 6,500 in there. I don't think that's ever been done again for a wrestling setup.